Barca considering Hincapie approach. Spanish champions Barcelona are weighing up an approach for Arsenal defender Piero Hincapie. Arsenal star appears to confirm transfer in emotional message as club respond. Piero Hincapie's future at Arsenal has been the subject of speculation in recent days, and the defender has offered a hint at what may happen this summer. Piero Hincapie has posted an emotional message amid speculation that he could leave Arsenal this summer. The Gunners defender took to social media to send a message after the club's defeat in the Champions League final. Arsenal were beaten on a penalty shootout against PSG in Budapest on Saturday night, having drawn 1-1 after extra time. Hincapie played the full 120 minutes for Arsenal at the Puskás Arena and was a key figure in helping the Gunners reach the final in Hungary and win the Premier League title. Arsenal signed Hincapie from Bayer Leverkusen summer on a loan deal, which also includes the option to make the move permanent for £45 million. There's been speculation about whether or not Hincapie will become an Arsenal player on a permanent basis, and now the Ecuador international has sent a message which hints that he could be set to stay at the Emirates Stadium. "I feel fortunate to be part of this group of dreamers," Hincapie posted on Instagram to his 1.9 million followers. "It hurts, of course it does, but I'm convinced we'll turn this pain into lessons for the future. We'll be back." Hincapie's parent club, Leverkusen, left a comment on the post from the defender, which simply featured a heart hands emoji. Various reports have suggested that Hincapie is expected to make the move to Arsenal permanent this summer, but there has been fresh speculation that a departure could be on the cards. The Daily Mail recently reported that Arsenal could look to sell Hincapie soon after signing the defender permanently, provided a suitable offer arrives that would see them make a profit. Barcelona have been credited with an interest in signing Hincapie this summer, although the message from the defender hints that he plans to be part of Arsenal's squad for next season. Mikel Arteta was recently asked if Arsenal plans to sign Hincapie on a permanent deal, and gave a clear response. "I would say so," Arteta said. "Let's go through the season. We have already discussed the possible outcomes that we have after that period. But so far, we are very, very happy with him." Arsenal will be expected to provide an update on Hincapie's future in due course, with the defender called up to the Ecuador squad for this summer's World Cup, which will be hosted in the United States, Canada and Mexico. The hallmark of an elite club is refusing to be fully content with the squad at your disposal. Regardless of whether Arsenal lift the Premier League trophy or conquer Europe, this season has undoubtedly shown they sit at the pinnacle of the sport with the very best teams. Reaching the Champions League final and topping the Premier League table for the majority of the season represent remarkable achievements, though replicating such success next season presents an altogether different challenge. Fortunately, title rivals Manchester City and Pep Guardiola have already created the template for how to achieve sustained excellence year on year. What Mikel Arteta and sporting director Andrea Berta must do is fairly straightforward: invest heavily each summer and identify potential areas of vulnerability before they become glaring weaknesses. Last summer, when the Gunners splashed a club record sum exceeding £250 million on new recruits, showed the intent required to become champions, and they're now reaping the rewards. By all accounts, they'll need to adopt a more creative approach in the transfer market, this time given that staggering expenditure, with departures proving just as crucial as exciting signings. Arsenal's first acquisition this summer was agreed before the current season even kicked off. Piero Hincapie's permanent move to N5 is already wrapped up, having joined on a season-long loan from Bayer Leverkusen. The arrangement included a buy option, which functions more as an obligation to buy, similar to how David Raya was signed from Brentford, allowing Arsenal to effectively navigate profit and sustainability rules. The tenacious defender, who has featured in various positions across the backline during his debut campaign, has already won over both Arteta and the Emirates crowd ahead of his 5-year contract being made official. The Gunners paid an initial loan fee of around £5 million in 2025, but will need to settle the outstanding £40 million in the coming weeks. With Hincapie all but confirmed, Arteta can shift his focus to the most obvious area, requiring reinforcement, the left wing, which has long been the Achilles heel of the Arsenal squad. Gabriel Martinelli and Leandro Trossard remain valuable assets, as demonstrated by the former's Champions League performances and the latter's crucial strike against West Ham. However, neither winger has succeeded in claiming the position as their own, and the left flank continues to pose considerably less danger to opposing defences than Arsenal's right.